How's it? What is up, everybody? Quick video today. I just want to show you some Hogwarts Legacy running on the machine, being recorded on the machine. It runs pretty dang well on Linux. Let's go and jump into the settings, if I can remember how to get there. So, as you can see, it's windowed full screen, 100%. Rendering at 1080p. I do have anti-aliasing set to TA low. Anything higher than that I found it's not great. And then 60 FPS limit. Let's go and see how far we can push the card here. Mango HUD will limit it to 360. At the moment I got the limit set quite high. It's just to avoid a couple of hundred or thousands of FPS during loading screens and stuff. Did I show you the quality settings? I don't know if I showed you the quality settings. Probably all shouting at the screen saying, can we see the other settings? It's basically all on high. Ray tracing off. In some games, the RTX 6600 XT does do pretty well with ray tracing. This game, not so much. It does drop the frames to something I'm not quite comfortable with. But as you can see, the frame rate spikes in the menus. I wish game developers would put a frame limit. Well, there are some of them that do that, but I wish more of them would put frame limits in on the menus. Especially with those of us with like AMD cards and stuff that are quite known for the coil whine. It can get loud. Not just that, but it just uses power necessarily. You don't need over 200 FPS in the, menus. Okay, so there you'll see some stutterings. Again, it's when it feels like you're going to move into a sort of a separate region that hasn't been loaded in yet. Definitely play the game on an SSD. The lazy loading, there we go, there's another spike. But again, it sort of preempted the fact that you'll step outside. And when you do, the frame drop wasn't too bad. Obviously, playing at unlocked frame rates also can introduce more stutter. Because the card runs very high and then all of a sudden very low. So that's why I prefer personally just keeping it on just 60 FPS capped. There's no reason to go above 60 FPS, but yeah, for today's test, definitely do it above 60. So we're going to be flying around a little bit here. Let's check here. What's this dragon doing here? It's just chilling, doing some photosynthesis. Yeah. And yeah, I mean, generally the game runs pretty well. Like I say, you'll see some stutterings here and there, but it's not a deal breaker by any means. At the usage currently, we are sitting at VRAM 6.3. This is an 8 gig card, which means the settings that I'm using will not be applicable for something like a 1066 gig. You'll want to definitely dumb down the textures a little bit. I do actually have a 1060 somewhere in the household, and I can't remember what settings we used on there, but it is playable on a 1060. So people saying no, you need at least 8 gig, not really necessary. It's just you need to fiddle with the settings a bit. Let's go and see what's happening at the bridge. It's loading in some higher textures, but we are still sitting at 6.2 gig VRAM usage. Can this card pull off? Ooh, there was a big stutter. Did you see that? But again, we're entering a major area, so it's kind of expected. And so far, so good, really. Let me go to the mappity map. What's it, Hogsmeade? Hogsmeade map. Let's go to Hogsmeade. We'll just travel to Hogsmeade quickly. We're already at 7 minutes. Goodness me. Have I just been rambling on for 7 minutes? Interesting. So yeah, you can see some, like that this lady just popped in. But that's just, as far as my understanding goes, that's just the way the game engine is running. I think might be Unreal Engine. Please correct me in the comments if that's not the case. But yeah, it tends to lazy load a lot. Instead of using, more VRAM and using more RAM, it tends to just lazy load from the SSD. A lot of games are relying on SSDs these days. I think developers should maybe work at maybe giving the players the option. It's like just maximize resource usage or try and keep things slim and lazy load from the whatchamacallit, the drive. But yeah, I mean, here we're not getting 60, nowhere close, but it's playable, guys. It's playable. It's not terrible. We are not, you know, we are not getting stutters to the point where reaction time is super slow or animations are so jittery and laggy that you don't, know what's going on. And again, I'm not using upscaling. You're welcome to use upscaling if you want, but yeah. Shall we go on a broom ride? Let me see. Nope. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Ah, there we go. I can't mount my broom here. Thank you. Generally, for most parts in the game, it's nowhere close to this intensive, and you can play at these current settings at over 60 FPS. Still a no flies. Ooh. Got the page. Yeah, 6 out of 8. Let's see, was that a bird or is that a page? Oh no, that's a page, okay. If only I could swim. Oh yeah, the water is apparently also one of the most intense thingamajiggies to render, and as you can see, it's rendering it perfectly fine. The moment we face the town, frame drops. Was there another page over there? Come on, come on. Gotcha. Yeah. Okay, anyways, so that's it from me, guys. I just wanted to show you that, yeah, gaming on Linux, definitely a thing. Hogwarts Legacy runs quite well. Just enjoy the game, I guess. That's it from me. Please do leave a comment, like, and subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot. And I will see you in future videos. Check out some of my other videos. Bye.